Well, hello and welcome to Tim's Brick Adventures. I know, I need some new promo stuff. All right. So, as I promised, I'm going to get some new video material out here. No brick link hauls or anything. So, this is going to be kind of a set review, kind of a who's who of something special. And as you read in the title, you already know it's about the Lego goat. So, funny story about that. Here's what got me kind of going on that. April Fool's Day. Somebody in the Oklahoma lug had posted that they had found that the goats were in the Build-A-Minifig bins at the Lego store. And I don't know the group I've interacted with them and I'm a member and I know some of them, but I didn't know this particular gentleman. So I thought this was a legitimate thing because I work at home. April Fools don't mean anything. April 1st, they're all this days. They don't mean anything. And I had never encountered, that I remembered, people putting these fun posts out there. Now I know there are occasionally posts that, fake posts and stuff like that. But I bought this one hook, line, and sinker. So I mean, to the point where I called my local Lego store, and my friend that answered the phone is actually the one that handles ordering the parts and all that stuff. And I said, hey, I got exciting news. The goat is back. It's in the Build-A-Minifig stuff. Can you see about ordering some? Well, luckily, another friend, some of you know as Haley Bricks, she happened to be in the store. Were shopping, and so she heard the conversation on the other end, and she said, hey, that is probably an April Fool's thing. And so she texted me right away and said, hey Tim, that probably isn't the real thing. And so I said, are you kidding me? Because here's the thing, these goats, I imagine most all of you know about the Lego goat. It is like, it is, and that's why the title. I think it is truly the holy grail for every Lego AFOL out there. And if it isn't, it probably will be now. And so I thought long and hard about even making this video, but I thought it would be fun. And for those of you that don't know what the Lego goat is, or if you know what it is, what set it came from and all that. So I thought I would share my little review of the set. I actually finally built it. I did not get mine new, but I did get it not long after it came out because I found out about these goats. It was purely accidental. Tell a little quick story on another friend. So a good friend of mine, in our Lego group, we used to go to the Trader's Village pretty regular. And one day I was digging through and I found, and here I am talking. I should be showing exactly what I'm talking about. So I am digging, there I'm flexing, as they call it. And that's the beautiful thing. You get not one, but two in the set. Now I know there's a lot of you out there that have a lot more than that, but I've got my two, and I would have had three had I not been so generous. So back to my story. So I found this goat and I gave it to my son, and he was excited. He named it Majestic Steve. Now I don't know what that meant. At the time there was something about Majestic Steve because it was more than just the goat. And very excited. And so then my friend, he's like, where'd you find that? So I said, I was in that bin. So he started digging around, and sure enough, he found the other one. And he found the horse, and I don't know, there's chickens and a pig that comes with it too. It's a wonderful set for animals. But so he started in right away about trying to trade me something for this goat. Now at that point, I had no idea. This is my first encounter with the goat. And so, I mean, it was new. We're talking 2011. I mean, the set came out in 2011. So we're talking probably 2012, 2013, somewhere in there. So I was still learning of all the different themes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, no, 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 man. I'm keeping my goat. This is one of a kind. Little did I know. So we got back to his house, and he started immediately putting together this whole bin of dinosaur parts because he knew my son also really liked dinosaurs. And he just kept, my goat, he's going to be so lonely without his buddy and blah, blah, blah. So I finally, I told my son, I said, you know what? If he really wants it that bad and he's willing to trade you all this stuff for it, why? You know, it's up to you. So he's like, okay. So I'm thinking, you know, okay, we did all right. He got some dinosaur parts. I'll just get another goat. Yeah. So this is back, like I said, 2012, 2013. I get on Bricklink. There is one goat in the U.S. and there are really not many more. I mean, one guy in the U.S. and pretty much it. $35. So I'm like, oh man. So I called my buddy up right away and I said, you knew about this goat situation? No, I didn't know. He said, I just know they're kind of rare. And, but I don't know anything about the price. So I laid him on hook. So I immediately jumped on eBay, and I won't tell you what I paid for the set because now it is ridiculous money. But I got lucky and I found a used set. And I've had it packed away for years now. And I just finally, you know, with all the talk, because the goats are coming back. And with the new farm sets coming out, everybody was really excited thinking, oh my God, we're going to get our goats back. Yeah, Lego, you really let us down on that one. I mean, it doesn't even have to be the same goat. In fact, it might be better to be a different goat, different color, you know, whatever. Just, we want our goat. Because these are really very well made. I mean, you got two colors. You got the horns and got some printing on the sides. I mean, they just did a wonderful job with making the goat. So, and I can't believe it only came in one set. But Lego does do that to us occasionally. It's like the new horse, the new dark orange horse in the horse trailer set. I mean, it may show up in other things, but now I got to call Lego and order some of those horses so I can have a little more variety. This was also a nice find in that set, because I ended up, back in that time, you could pick these up for about $3 or $4. So I got several of them because they're heavier, you know, they're big, technically supposed to be bigger horses, work horses. And so I wanted them for my heavy wagons and stuff in my Westerbilt. So I got lucky. And because now, and you'll all be excited, I did my research. I'm not just ad-libbing like I usually do. So, just for posterity, this is the instruction booklet. That's book 1, and that's the part of it. And I will show you the set. I'm kind of holding off here. I'm talking like usual. So, the instruction booklet, and it's set 7189. And it is called the Mill Village Raid. It came out, like I said, 2011. I should have wrote down. I didn't look up what it was originally. I think it's like $50, $60. Y'all, some of you probably know better than I do. So just for some references, the cheapest goat in the US right now, $90. And then it jumps up to 100, 110, and then probably goes way higher than that. Now, here's the good news. If you got the extra money and you just really want a goat after seeing this, there's a lot of them out there. And the Europeans, there's some European stores that have them a little bit cheaper and stuff, but not much. I mean, everybody knows what these things are worth. So they are, and there's more of them. There was like 3 or 4 pages of them. I mean, seriously, when I looked, initially back in when I gave away my first one, there was 1 or 2, and that was it in the whole world on Bricklink. So everybody was really hoarding them. Now everybody's breaking those sets out, because I'm sure there's people sitting around with 4 or 5 of them in their boxes and stuff. Because this is one set that probably will just keep going up and up and up, and one day be. And when you see what it is, oh man. So anyway, back to Bricklink. The set itself, the cheapest set is $387.65. Now here's the sad part. So with the goats being $90 to $100, 2 goats in the set are $200 of that $387 price. Now this is the complete set. The gray horse, cheapest one, $9.50 in the US, and then jumps to $23. Looks like, and I don't know the various nicks and different things on it, but nobody has more than one. I mean, I didn't see very many, you know, and that's how I had to order them. You know, I just, every time I saw one for a decent price, I'd order it. And I don't have a lot of them. I think I got 4 or 5 of them, maybe, but, and I'm not, they're mine. So with that, we're gonna show you the actual set and the figs and all that cool stuff. I've already talked a long time as usual, so we're at our 10-minute mark. So this, you know what? I'm going to pause this and we're going to flip the angle so I can do a better job. Okay, and we're back. So we got, why isn't she focusing? Comes with the maiden and a little boy, and I guess just a normal person. And then of course, then we got the soldiers coming in the black, and I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know my knights, and that's bad. I love castle theme. The black dragons, is that maybe? Anyway, you get three of them. So I mean, it really is a great set as far as figs. There's a pig. I think those pigs are pretty pricey now. And you got, of course, got the horse and the creme de la creme, the goats, and you get chickens. 2 different colors. You get the brown chicken and 2 of the white chickens. So, you know, a lot of bang for your buck. Woohoo! And of course, you got a trailer, and you get a ladder, brown ladder. Everybody wants brown ladder, right? Plus a lot of other extra things. So, the set itself is divided into these 2 buildings, and they really are pretty cool. This is the this here turns, oh yeah, the windmill, so the windmill works. And then, oh, okay, so something gets made, because the mill, that's what they were, not grinded, sorry. That's what the mill was for. And then you got up in here, you see the works a little better. I think just an all around really cool build. It's just, oh, I didn't really see it. Of course, it's got a whole lot of the dreaded reddish brown parts, but I tell you what, this is for this being an older set and being just stored in a Ziploc bag for 8 or 9 years, probably, realistically. It's, I didn't have any problems with that. And that's the barn. They did a little bit of interior work, not much. And you got the, on the back side, you got the stalls. So you could have it, you know, always add more horses to it. And the early hay. And then this comes out. I mean, so a lot of playability with this. You know, if I wouldn't, oh yeah, I forgot. Here's even more stuff. Look at this. So you got it got hinges and splits apart. So you can really get in there and have some playability. And then, like I said, the roof comes up for the side, and you got the metal chicken on top. Kind of like in the old days, they all had the lightning rods, and they usually had the weather vane is what it was. What's what called. And you get some coinage, and you get several. Each guy gets a shield, and some cool weapons. So very cool set all the way around. Oh yeah, you got a trap door in here. Looks like, not sure. Because this is called the Mill Raid. Mill Village Raid. So, you know, they got to trap the soldiers, I guess, you know, fight back. And it was a very cool set. You know, that's the one thing, the Kingdoms line, I don't have a lot of them, but in fact, I didn't get the Market Village, I think it is. Really nice set. I just, you had to make choices, and so, like I said, the main reason I got this was for the goats. So, but I do really like the set, and I might expand more into that at some point. But if you didn't know about the goats, or you knew about the goats but didn't know what set they were in or anything like that, now you know all the truth behind it. And hopefully, like I said, I didn't anger you, that because these are going to be expensive and hard to get a hold of. But they're out there, and you just never know. Flea market, that's where we discovered ours the first time. So they are out there. All right, with that, I'm signing off. This has been a long video, but I hope it's worth it. Y'all be good, and as always, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I sure appreciate it. And all you new subscribers that I've been picking up, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are climbing. I might actually see 400 subscribers before Brick Rodeo in a couple of months. So I hope so, and I do. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you much, and we'll see you soon. Oh, one last thing. So as I was sitting here playing with this, just putting it away, I noticed, as we noticed the bucket here, and you saw the string, so you knew it had to be able to be raised and lowered. So what I discovered or remembered was that's what the metal rooster on top is for. So isn't that cool? All right, I am done now. But I would be derelict in my duties if I didn't show you all the fun features. Y'all be good.